What is going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to another episode of NAS100 analysis today. Now, I've been gone a little while, so do forgive me. Obviously, life must go on, as we do. We've got to take care of all the other things that need to be taken care of. But the main thing is, I'm back now. So, I'm back, and we're going to be picking up from some of the moves that we've made. Well, one move that I made actually. And we're going to take it from there. So, last video that I did, we had an entry at this level right here, and we managed to get it all the way down. So I was taken out by a trailing stop because this area over here was my target profit. My target profit was down here because I pushed it all the way down to get maximum amount. But what I should have done was I should have kept it where it was, and it would have just hit TP dead on. But however, I had to make do with the trailing stop obviously triggering me out. So I'm going to go into the hourly, explain briefly exactly how that went down, and then we're going to go into the analysis for this week. All right, so price began to push down, right? That's because I'm in when all this is going on. My stop loss is way above here somewhere. Like this area didn't even get close to it, right? So it's come all the way down, right? And I've seen this shape over here. So I've seen this wick go all the way down. So that's giving me a lot of confidence in terms of where I think price is going to go at that moment, right? And then I saw this push to the upside over here. So I'm thinking we're going to be getting something a little bit like this. Obviously, we can see it didn't happen, but this is what I thought. I thought it was going to get something like this. And then it's going to push down. So what I did was, I looked at this area, and then I brought my trailing stop right here. So I brought my trailing stop right about here, because I thought, you know what, this is the safest place for it to be, bearing in mind I practically got it like roughly around the top. And then what happened was, price pushed up and took me out. Just like that, I was out of the trade, right? So that was that. But obviously we done well, so there's no complaints there, right? And today, literally, I saw this move to the upside. It pushed to this area, and then I got distracted. I think I took a phone call or something like that, but I was away for a while. I was away for maybe about 3 hours, something like that. So when I came back, it was down here. I'd missed all of this, and I was literally thinking, oh, if it doesn't go above, I should jump in. I should just put a pending order just underneath this level right here, and then it will trigger it, and then boom, I will get it. That is if it comes down, and it did come down. But however, I wasn't in there, so I missed all of that, right? So if you were in there, kudos to you, well done. Do you know what I mean? Let's hope that obviously it goes even lower. And I think it actually is. So for that, I think I'm going to need a 4 hourly to actually help me figure that one out. So let's just clean this up a little bit. Okay, let's clean this up. And we can kind of see that although originally I thought that this, from this area over here to what we got going on over here was the channel, that actually isn't the channel. The channel is in fact this. So we're just going to make it all cleaned up a bit. The channel is actually this, and it's widening, sorry, as it's going up. So at the moment, we could have a price break. We could actually have a price break. Let's get rid of this. We could get a price break at some point. It may or may not happen. Like I always say, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you financial advice. This is purely my point of view in regards to how I think the market is going to behave. And it's absolutely essential and critical that you know what it is that you're doing before you actually do it. Because you and I know money don't grow on trees, right? It does not grow on trees, right? So I'm thinking price is going to continue to push all the way down, right? Now, it may break structure, right? It may break this structure on its way down, or it may do a push to the upside. So it could do something like this. It could do something like this. Notice the key word there, could. not saying will, right? So it could do something like this and then break down, either come down to this zone or come down even lower. I'm gonna go with lower, right? So this is what I'm thinking is going to happen. This is what I'm thinking is going to happen. Will it happen? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. So if I jump into, say, the 4 hourly, let's look to see if this makes, if we have a strong case for this or if we don't. Okay, so let's move this down a bit. Yeah, this trend line is nice and strong if we do it like this way. Okay, and obviously we got the support zone, which is right here, and price is returning from it. Eventually this level is going to get broken, but in this current cycle I am fairly confident. I am fairly confident with this move right here. Okay, so what could essentially happen is we may have another visit back into the zone again. The main thing is, if it does not break this support level right here, if it does not support, so is it? I got my words all mixed up. Support, resistance, support. Okay, if it does not break above this resistance level right here, right? Hence why I like using the word price action level, like resistance, support, resistance. Like, it kind of gets tongue tied, man. So we're just gonna say price action level. This is a price action level right here. Okay, so if it gets to this level, right, and it does not push all the way through it, okay, then it's fair to assume that we could be catching a something of a break, right? Something of a break to the downside, and this would be a perfect place for entry to the downside. Once again, not giving you a signal, not financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, right? So make sure you do your own homework. So literally, this level is looking hella interesting in terms of what price is going to do when it gets to it. And if it does get to this level, once again, I feel like I'm repeating my words, right? And it does not break above, then it's fair to assume it's going to be breaking down, right? Especially if it's obviously squeezing as we get to the top, because this level right here, okay, as we push up, as it comes down and pushes up some more, it's squeezing, pressure is building in this zone to spill downwards, right? In my opinion, it could actually go up, but in most cases it spills downwards. So that is what I think is going to be happening in the coming days. Yeah, in the coming days. So with that said, don't forget to check out the video at the end. I mean, drop a comment, drop a like, do all the awesome stuff you do. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. So for now, this is Pips and Points signing out.